I'm Kathleen Lau of Computer World Canada, and I'm here today with Karna Gupta, who recently assumed the role of President and CEO of the Information Technology Association of Canada. ITAC is a voice of the Canadian IT industry, and as its new leader, Karna is here to share with us how he intends to make an impact in the industry through his role. Welcome, Karna.
Thank you, Kathleen. Very pleased to be here.
So in terms of you taking on the helm at ITAC, tell me a little bit about what you have planned here for your role with the organization.
I think, as you know, ITAC has been around for a good 60 years, and as such, they have done a lot of credible work in this area. So my initial role is to take stock of what's going on, continue the work in the policy domain, which is the primary focus of ITAC for most of our constituents and members, but also look at other areas in terms of technology, what we could do, adoption of technology both in private and public sector, showcasing Canadian technology globally. So there are a bunch of issues on ITech side we'll be looking at as we move forward.
Terrific. And Karna, there's an ongoing discussion in the Canadian market about this IT skills gap. And I'm wondering what you think the country can do to boost productivity and foster innovation in Canada.
I think several things. I mean, a lot of things are policy domain, a lot of things are in the educational area. We need to have a good entrepreneurship program in universities, which brings in the private sector as part of the partner in the process. If you look at what has happened in Cambridge, around Cambridge University, they have created a very good ecosystem where entrepreneurship is promoted for new technology. So Canada needs to adopt a lot of these things that have been tried in other countries. How do we continue to improve the technology sector skill set? Also look at the immigration as a major issue, and then you have the training programs that are available needs to be also beefed up and much more robust. And
similarly on the issue of female professionals in the Canadian industry, I know there's a bit of an ongoing discussion there as well about the fact that there aren't as many females in IT professions as there are males. So where do you think is the root of the problem, and what can ITAC do to help that?
I think several companies, it's nothing, even before I joined ITAC, several of the major constituents in the Canadian corporations, some of the big players, have gone out and said to made a diversity in the workforce a major priority for them, and we'll continue to work with them in terms of how do we improve that. We have a diversity program within ITAC to look at our board members and the membership constituents to bring in the more female participation. But end of the day, it all comes down to the training and promoting to that gender group that this is a profession that is to be looked as a positively. It is a good career for both sexes. And I think as you look at the younger age, I think that change is slowly shifting. You have to give it time as it percolates through the management ranks to the top, but it has already started to see the changes in the at a early stage entry levels.
So people start to see a change there. So just overall, finally, what do you envision as the role of ITAC in the Canadian IT industry?
I think ITAC is the preeminent voice of Canadian technology sector. So we'll continue to play that role. We have a very large constituent base, companies that are very large, multinational, local, as well as mid-sector. So we'll play a major role in terms of promoting their causes in terms of in front of the government and technology adoption. So the big role is promoting technology adoption both in private and public sector, showcasing Canadian technology not only locally but globally. So we need to show that the Canadian technology is of the par in an international scale. And we also need to create a forum where companies can exchange ideas, the whole notion of networking and integration between the companies.
Well, thanks for sharing your thoughts, Karna.
No, thank you.